I, Willow Miles, and welcome to part 2 of turning sap to syrup. Join us while we go collect the sap. Wait. There we go. Since it's been below freezing, the water's actually been freezing, and you can actually throw this out because this is just water. And the sugar is all separated off of it, and it's less for us to cook down. It'll make the time go by faster. All right, it is I again. And as you can see here, we have a black maple. As they said earlier, the black maple produces a lot more sap that we harvest than the others. That bucket there, this one, is full. And this bucket here is from that maple over there with the pink strap on it. That together is about 5 trees to get 1 bucket and a fifth. That's the sap from that tree. And actually, if we look at this sap here, can you tell the difference? I honestly can't. It's a little darker, but I think that's about it. So I don't know if we said this, I'm pretty sure we did it, but you want to tap on the south side because it's the side that gets the most sun and it heats up the sap and makes the tree flow the strongest on the south side. That's where all of our trees are tapped.
So this is our new stainless steel pot. We actually shopped around and ended up having a local welder who had some scrap stuff from other projects build us this. It's 4 foot by long, 10 inches tall, and about 18 inches wide. And he built the stand for us too, so it increased our surface area.
Pouring it through a cheesecloth just to collect any little tiny bits of debris, and we've got some sugar ants that have come in.
So she's got a really nice hot fire going underneath her now for about 2 hours, and you can see this froth starting to foam at the surface, and that is all the different impurities, the little flakes of bark, all the little dust and everything starts to really foam at the surface, so you never ever stir sap that's boiling. But what you can do is you can take the foam off the top like this. This is what is recommended, is scraping the foam off the top as that builds up.
Much more brown now. The sugar content is concentrating.
As you can see here, we are pouring off out of our big cooker into a smaller pan to do inside.
I broke them into 2 pots to have more surface area to boil off that water as fast as possible. And we are watching my candy thermometers very closely. See them get to about that 219, 220 degrees for them to be classified as syrup. We're at about 210, 212 degrees right now. Okay, it's officially syrup. And I am getting ready to pour it into these hot jars, and I have about 4 layers of cheesecloth here to help catch more debris and heavy minerals, but I let them also just settle out to the bottom over time as well. Here we go. Here's the finished product. You can see there's definitely a coloration difference between the first week and our last week. We tapped for 20-some days before the trees, they actually have a natural antibiotic, and they can heal themselves off and then of course stop dripping. But you can see that some can be much more dark than others. But at the very bottom, because we don't use a real fine filtration, we just use cheesecloth, niter or potassium nitrate can settle out in the bottom and other minerals. You do not want to consume that. That can be icky to your belly. But it's super easy just to pour this syrup off into another beautiful bottle where pop the top and the seal on it, and you pour it into another pretty bottle. Ooh, leaving that mineral deposit behind. Oh, he got a hold of that. And then, of course, to serve.